So, at the start, we have got the heat of the Temple Challenge Cup between University of London and Liverpool University. So, Liverpool University are the crew on the right-hand side, and that's the Buckinghamshire station. We call the sides that the crews are on stations in this race, and the camera's just flying over Liverpool University to look at their opposition from University College London, and they are on the Berkshire side. So we are looking at them directly now, and you can see the rowers just relaxing. They know that perhaps the start is not imminent, so they are alone with their thoughts, and it gives us a good chance to welcome Olympic gold medalist Mark Hunter and Henley Stewart also to the commentary.
Good afternoon, Martin. It's great to be back in the broadcasting centre, and yeah, what a wonderful afternoon we have here at Henley. Both crews sit on the start of the Temple and waiting for them to go.
And just before we have the start of this race, you can see the coxes holding their hands in the air. Why on earth would coxes be holding their hands in the air at this point, Mark?
The coxes want to make sure they have the best line, so when they go off the start, they're going to keep the rudder off, so they're not going to be using that, so they can maximise their boat speed as they leap out the blocks. So the straighter they can be, the less impact they'll have to have with the rudder, so the faster they can go.
Attention!
So attention go, the umpire calls, and both cruise blades whir into a maelstrom there, driving the boat speed as high as they can go. And well, I think we can see again Liverpool University. Are they coming a little bit over towards the Berkshire station? Are they veering off their course, Mark?
Yeah, they've gone into the middle of the river there, really putting pressure onto the opposing crew, and that could be a tactic they have to kind of put them under pressure, get them out of their boat, looking over a little bit. And as you can see, they've started to move back over to their side. So that might have been a tactical thing they did off the blocks. Now they're inside the booms, and the race is really underway.
So, crews neck and neck. Just to remind you, on the top of your screen, it's University College London in purple. Then nearest to us, it's the crew from Liverpool University, really come into the rowing scene of late, both strong men's and women's crews, and their cox, we were talking about his steering, James Plunkett, just out of shot on the left of your screen. But that's a real head-to-head race, and this is one of the fantastic things about Henley, Mark.
And this is the sort of race you come to Henley for, that side-by-side, that gladiatorial racing, where it's one-on-one, and you're just trying to, it's a fist fight all the way down the track, and you're bow ball to bow ball. And the race does just disappear very quickly, but this is why the cox's job is so important, to keep the crew in their rhythm, in their bubble, and doing their thing.
So if we take a look at the form of these two eights, one of the form guides is of course the head of the river race, which you know very well, rowed over a much longer distance, the reverse boat race course on the Thames. And University College London, crew on the left of your picture now, finished 132nd, and Liverpool University on the right finished 112th, so very close, at least back in March, Mark.
Yeah, what's quite unique about that race is it's raced in a time trial format, so they'll race individually one at a time, where today they're side by side. It's a different type of racing. It's more of a mental battle against your opponent, you know. And as I said, it's that kind of one-on-one situation, trying to get your boat in front of the other and putting the other crew under pressure.
So there's a shot of University College London row out of the University of London boathouse, just upstream of the boat race finish, and well, they're probably coming to around about the halfway distance in this race. You can see a great shot there of the umpire's launch, and behind it the starting pontoons, where they blasted off from probably about two and a half minutes ago. I guess it's the UCL crew on the right of our picture, Mark, that are leading at this point. How do you see it?
Yeah, they've just moved up. It looks like they've got about half a length. They're in control of the race. They're in a really nice rhythm there, and they can just look back at their opponents, you know, and put their opponents under pressure. But the one thing about Henley that you don't want is you don't want to drag along or tow along the opposing crew. You want to break that string or break that contact so they can't feel you there.
So, breaking contact. I'm not sure there's much contact going on. You see the Hampton School boat just behind going up for its heat of the Princess Elizabeth. Just waiting for the umpire's wash to clear. Big wash from these umpires' boats following the launch. But that seems to be a bit of a decisive move that UCL have made now.
Yeah, they've got a couple of men there. There are two men in front there. It's not much, so it's pretty much it's all in there. They're side by side. and you can still feel the opposing crew. But what you were just saying about the boats going up, that's another extreme that comes with Henley. The things you don't have control of is that wash coming from the side. You never know when it's going to hit you, and just the cox's job to make sure that you're anticipating that little kind of ripple coming in that may knock you off.
So what's going through the heads of the Liverpool University crews? I guess towards the back of the Liverpool University crew, and the camera's zooming in on University College London. But what's going through the minds of the Liverpool University crews? They're gradually beginning to lose contact with these University College London students.
Yeah, the more they can hold the University of London, the more confidence they will grow over the course. Because they'll be stuck to them like glue now. And if University of London is sitting there, the pressure's on them there. It transfers back over to the crew in front, trying to hang on because they've committed so much to getting in front. And now the confidence grows in the Liverpool crew, and this race is coming back to there's not much in it.
Oh, it's a real barnstormer, because there was me in my head going Liverpool University, bye-bye, University College London moving out. But actually, they've moved right back into this race, and if anything, I think they're coming through to lead. That's a fantastic job from the Liverpool University crew, led by stroke Ollie Wilkes, and behind him Jack Wojciak.
Yeah, and that's the kind of stroke man's job, to keep that rhythm, keep that length, and keep the cox that has to keep on top of him. So James has done a great job there, making sure they stay relaxed, stay in their bubble, and now they're taking their opportunity and putting the University of London crew under pressure as they come up to the regatta enclosure.
So I've got the rating, the strokes per minute of Liverpool University, about 36.5, Mark. I mean, what does that actually mean in layman's terms, the strokes per minute? How significant is that in this sport?
Well, that's kind of 36 strokes per minute is kind of the bulk of the rhythm race you'll have in run. That's the amount of times you'll put your blade in and take it out of the water. So that's the cadence they're running. So all cyclists out there watching rowing, that class is cadence in our sport. And they'll be doing 30. And as you come into the regatta enclosure now, you'll see that rate to start increase. So they'll be up to 37, 38, and then push in the mid-40s.
So I have to say the signal's gone up there at the 1 mile, and Liverpool University, that number 2 has gone up. That's the indication for the buck station. Liverpool University in white, closest to us, and they have a significant lead over University College London students in purple. That's about half a length lead. I mean, how significant is that sort of margin at this point in the race, coming to the last 500 metres mark?
Well, seeming they were behind and now they've come through and they've gone in front, their confidence, they will be buzzing from that. They will just keep moving on, keep grinding it out. And I think this is a really tough patch now for the University of London. If they don't hang on and dig deep now, Liverpool University could walk away with this quite easily.
So key moment in the race, and we've seen Liverpool University craft a fantastic race, coming back from behind from the fast-starting University College London students. To me, the crew on the left, Liverpool University in white, look to have an advantage with about 300, 350 metres to go over University College London on the left of your screen in purple, but it's still very close.
And this is the exciting point. You're coming to the enclosures, both boats are fairly close. The crowd starts to get noisier and noisier as you're coming towards that line. And Liverpool, if they're clever enough, they can just edge over and just give the University of London some dirty water from their puddles.
Well, so that's another thing about match racing, isn't it? Just the puddles, you can see the swirls. If you can send any of those puddles onto the blades of your opposition, then they may have more difficulty.
Well, that's a unique thing. We don't have any buoy line in the middle, so the crews aren't separated.
So we're coming up to the finish, and that's a fantastic job from the boys from Liverpool University. Wow, look at the celebrations. Almost a length victory, not quite over University College London. It's a fantastic feeling as they cross the line. You can just see the man in the 3 seat of Liverpool University, Borna Banshee, hold his arms up in delight. They will be thrilled with that result. As University College London, dejected, just offer their congratulations.